Okay, that was a pretty good workout. I did a shoulders, legs workout. Definitely worked up a sweat, and it was just about an hour. It took me just about an hour to do all that. Yeah, I don't know. I thought I'd be lifting longer, but I feel like I'm lifting more stress-free. And I can do sets more quickly. I feel like I don't need as much time between sets. It definitely helps with the time. So I'd work out more, but I feel like I got a pretty good workout in. It's raining today, so I don't really know what, if anything, I can do outside. I might go for a walk. I don't really like riding in the rain, riding bikes, and I wouldn't go to a park, especially if it's like in the woods or whatever. That wouldn't be too fun. But I can walk on our trail, so I might get out. I definitely want to do some other form of exercise other than weightlifting every day. So I've walked in the rain before. I kind of like it. In yesterday's video, I mentioned that I've been accused in the past of taking steroids or being on TRT, testosterone replacement therapy, or some other illegal drugs. It's funny because last night, or maybe early this morning, I got a comment on my 1 year weight loss video from 2016, 2017. Maybe I'll put it here on the screen somewhere. I don't want to call the person out. I'll probably block out their name or whatever. But this is just common. This is a common comment on that video. This person put in quotes, but I always regained it, ... Then I started juicing. Haha, right? Then goes on to say, seriously, do any of you idiots here believe that a guy his age got that jacked without doing at least testosterone on the side? So that's a typical comment. I get that a lot. And I mentioned in my video yesterday how it's important for me to express or explain or to people that are coming here who are not doing those things that what I achieve is natural other than the supplements I'm taking. And I want to read my reply because this goes for anybody at any time, not just this person. I replied with this. Interesting timing on this comment. If you watch my recent videos, you will see that I have regained some weight and I am currently beginning a new transformation. In the video that I posted yesterday, I mentioned how I have been accused of taking steroids or being on TRT. I have never done either. I am not currently taking either, nor am I on any performance-enhancing drugs, parentheses, other than over-the-counter supplements. I also stated that I am willing to take any drug test at any time. I just don't have the money or desire to do it myself, and it would be useless for me to get my own testing done. The time and place of testing should not be coordinated by me. And I would think the testing should be done frequently, as I don't know how the drugs work or how long they last in the body. That said, feel free to put your money where your mouth is. Let me know when and where you want me to get tested, and you pay for it. And let's do it soon. The transformation has already begun. Okay, so that was my reply to this person, and it goes to anybody. I'm embarking on a new transformation. I have no desire or intent to take steroids or any drug or be on testosterone replacement therapy. I'm not going to prove it any other way. If somebody wants to step forward and pay for my testing, do so now. because I'm already on my way. There you go. Anyway, like I said, I think I'm gonna take a walk later. Probably take my camera with me, maybe see if I can get some, I don't know, wildlife, something interesting in the rain. I don't know. Probably not too much interesting to videotape in the rain. But I do also have an update on my gym expansion, so maybe I'll talk about that on the walk. See you then. It's just about noon and I came out on a walk. It wasn't raining when I started, but it did start raining about 5 or 10 minutes ago. Not too bad. I mentioned earlier that I had an update on my gym. I was talking about expanding my basement gym, and I kind of changed my plans. So I was looking around in our basement, and it would be a lot of work to, first of all, you know, move the stuff that's in the way, take down the current walls, build new walls, and then I still wouldn't even have a high ceiling, you know. There's a couple things I have that I think are going to go over the current height of the basement ceiling. So anyway, I switched back to an idea that I had a while ago, which was to finish, like kind of refinish part of our attic and put the gym up there. And I know a bunch of people posted comments at the time about whether it was safe to do that or not, and I had my own concerns about it. So the last couple days, I did a little more research. There's a spot in our attic where I can get access to the floor joists. So the floor joists for the attic, which are like the ceiling joists for the second floor. And I measured those to be, their actual measurements are like 7¼ by 2¼ Our house is really old. I think this half of the house might have been built in like 1910, so I'm guessing that's before they had the current standards of lumber. But so the closest current joist, today's standards, would be a 2x8. So it's wider than a current 2x8. A 2x8 would be 1½ by 7½. This is 2¼ by 7¼ So I picked 2x8 as the closest current standard. And when I looked up the span tables for floor joists, I found that first it depends on the type of wood. So the tables I looked at split it out between, I think it was pine, fir, and spruce. And a 2x8 of any of those wood types can span 12 feet, at least 12 feet. And these joists in our attic are 16 inches on center, and that would meet the standard of 40 pounds per square foot live load. So there's a differentiation between live load and dead load. Dead load would be the flooring, you know, that you put on the floor, plus the like drywall and finishing that's on the ceiling of the second floor, that would be the dead load. But live load would be anything you added in. So for me, it would be the weight equipment, the weights, me, you know, any racks, benches, just everything that I would move in there. And so the area that I would be finishing in our attic would measure 15 by 15. So that's 225 square feet. If you multiply that by 40 pounds per square foot, I think that comes to 9,000 pounds. So what that means is I could have up to 9,000 pounds of live load weight in the attic. Now, I wouldn't want to push that number. I wouldn't want to really even try to come close to it. But I don't think I'm coming anywhere near 9,000 pounds between the equipment, the weights, and me, everything. If I had, I don't know the exact weights of all the equipment. I would probably do a better approximation than what I'm about to do. But if, let's say I have 10 pieces of equipment and they all weigh, I don't know, 100 to 150 pounds, even if you say 200 pounds. So 10 pieces of equipment at 200 pounds, that's 2,000 pounds. I probably have, I don't even know how much weight between dumbbells and plates and the bars and everything. I don't know, it might be close to 1,000 pounds or about 1,000 pounds. So that would put us about 3,000 pounds plus, I don't know, if I put some mats down plus my weight. Anyway, I can't even see how I would be at half of the 9,000 pounds that could support. Not to mention, there's also another wall under the attic, so running parallel to the joists. So yeah, that's my latest plan, is to refinish the attic into a gym. I'm gonna do more research. I'm gonna do more calculations on my weight equipment, but you know, this is not an attic where they put, you know, 2x4s for the floor joists, you know, where they just intended you to put, you know, boxes and Christmas decorations up there. It's made to live. You can walk up, there's permanent stairs. It's made, I believe, as a living space. So that means that, assuming I go forward with this, that means the first thing I would need to do is clean out the attic. We have a lot of junk up there, a lot of junk. If I remember, maybe I'll throw a picture in right here. Yeah, and then I would need to probably put insulation in. Would be one of the first things in the ceiling, because I'd want it to be warm enough as the winter approaches. I don't know how long it would take me to finish everything off, but as long as I can make it warm enough, you know. Probably put up some short walls, what are they called, knee walls or something, and whatever flooring, I don't know what kind of flooring I'd put in, but anyway, that's my latest plan. And I think I would actually get to a finished product quicker than if I did it in the basement. So yeah, that's my update. The only other thing I wanted to talk about was I have an order coming today. I think it's coming today. Really cool product. I'm really excited to get this and to try it out. If it does come today, I might use it as early as tomorrow. I don't really want to spoil the surprise on what it is, but tomorrow's supposed to be a sunny day, I think in like the mid-70s. This will be used as part of an outdoor activity. And yeah, I mean, if it doesn't come today or something happens, I'll definitely be using it in the near future. So anyway, I think that's gonna wrap it up for me for Thursday, and I will talk to you next time. you.